321, Jerry.
Well, good evening, Ronnie and Lynette. Hope everybody's enjoying this Friday and planning another great weekend. Anyway, no traffic for you, and back to you, Ronnie.
All right, Jerry, you take care and have a good weekend, and we'll catch you next week out on one of these check-ins.
Roger. Anyway, by the way, might as well check in the big boss, too.
All right, we got Julie in there, too.
Watching some good ideas, man. Watching diners, prices, and dice.
All right, well, I hope she makes you some good grub, man. Good food.
Okay, so far it's working.
All right, good deal. All right, Jerry, thanks for checking in. Is 3 Tom out there tonight? The stream is up, so go to Central Cal Ditchbank Sideband on YouTube, and you could see, or you could hear yourself and see something. All right, there, Ditchbank Sideband, there it is. Yabba dabba doo. I got it on my screen just like that. How about you? I can hear myself. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's taking a while. There it is. World Radio 08 out of Georgia. All right, okay. And it was Mike, right?
That is correct.
And what was the number again?
World Radio 08.
08. All right, Mike. Hey, we've got you down on the list there, man. Thanks for checking in out of Georgia.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. How about we go back to net for 449er, Smitty and Sweet Country Mama.
Can't give them a proxy.
Got them proxied in there. All right. And yep, Central Cal Ditchbank Sideband net is on YouTube right now. It'll say SWL 52 in the corner. That is Aaron. He's the one that's putting that up there. And you could put something in a little chat deal too. And let's see here. We'll go see if 360 Ray's out there.
Yeah, proxy Ray.
Got Ray proxied in there. How about the legend, Bob Bel Air, 53? How about 111, Bob?
I proxy both Bobs, and Bel Air was out here earlier.
All right, I will get them checked in there. And let's see, Joe come in there earlier. Joe, you want to give it another shot? It's quieter.
He's gone.
All right. I like that. Ding. I like that. And number 7, Ed, come in there early. How about Captain 00, Harold?
Captain 00 checking in.
Hey, Harold, good to hear you out there, and good to see you out there at that swap meet a couple weeks back, man. It was good meeting you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We'll have to do that more often.
Yep, and the Harley sounded damn good, man. Pretty crisp. I heard it all the way down to Clovis, or whichever way you went, man. I could hear it. You're getting it on.
Well, you know, it's a Harley. It makes a lot of noise.
Well, it should, because people got the windows up and the music blaring. They got to hear you.
Yeah, it's also, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't get one. I didn't want to have too much fun, but anyway. All right, man. Harold, got you checked in, buddy. Thanks for being out there.
Yeah, no problem. And thanks for doing that.
Well, let's see if Vicilia's out there tonight. 1919 Tom. How about 43 Eric? How about Miss Tony 1234?
Good evening, Ronnie. This is 31 X-ray 1234. Checking in and glowing in the dark.
All righty, glowing in the dark. I hope it's nice and cool up there. It is starting to cool down here.
Yeah, it is. I've been stuck and I have radiation all week.
Oh, geez. All right. Yeah, well, you're sounding good, man. So, God dang, stay tough.
Yeah, I just gotta stay positive. That's all there is to it. I spend more time in the car going there than I am out in the vehicle.
Roger. All right. Good hearing you out there, and thanks for checking in.
Ronnie, you have a wonderful weekend. And we will talk to you soon.
All righty. And let's see here. We're going to get a live and in-person check-in there with 1017 Dennis Tower Power.
Hey, Ron, and everybody on the net. Thanks for everything you do for us, Ron, and I appreciate you not giving up on us. I'm glad we could still be on the list and still check in. Everybody's sounding good this way.
All right, Dennis, good to hear you out there, and I'm so glad you're out there, and you sound good. Sounds like you haven't missed a lick yet, man.
Yeah, boy, you wouldn't recognize me if you looked at me, but we'll get there. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man, you take care. Let's see, 650 and 650 and a half. They need an early check-in. Let's see, how about 188 Snow Beast Jr.? Get Bobby Proxton. How about 102 Phil? $785 Larry. There is the legend, Bob Belair. We got you checked in, buddy. All right, Bob, you take care. Well, how about the Chinatown Bandit, 785 Larry? All right, let's see. How about M&M up the hill there? How about 241 Chris? And 223 Chris. Yep, that is right. I got him checked in over there, and let's see, when I get over here to his name, I will put the X in the square for him. Thank you. How about STD number 93 Louis? $151 Jerry. Them proxied in there. How about 869 Lee? Lee is in Lee Moore at the races. I would put money on that. How about 308 Mr. Rogers? And there is U.S. Renegade 261 on my list. X and a square for him. How about Skywinder, Adam? Yeah, I heard him today, or did I talk to him? I can't remember. Got him in there. Got Fishing Girl. How about the Harvey Master? SWL 20, Harvey. Yeah, I heard him out there. I think he was off. Maybe he goes in tomorrow. All right, we get Harvey proxied in there. Number 52 is that? Oh, SWL 52, Aaron. The one who's doing the streaming there on the YouTube Central Cal Ditchbank Sideband net.
And here we go. Hey, it's working. I have to remember to unmute my microphone on the stream site so that people can hear me. And yeah, thanks for the reminder. I also had to reconfigure some stuff because I've upgraded my software, and so the meters look a little different, and things are in a slightly different position. And yeah, I had to redo some things, but we are live, and it's pretty good getting that skip coming in from the southeast down there. So good deal. And yeah, you can forever keep hazing your buddy back there for not getting on the air because it's past his bedtime.
Exactly. Yeah, or he's out there polishing a shotgun there, waiting for his daughters to come home. But he could be on the damn radio. He could put it out on the porch anyway. But all right, Aaron, thanks for putting that up there on YouTube. And oh yeah, man, we got somebody out there. Hi from 26LR61, Andy. All right. Let's see, I got one more on the list. 31 Delta 87 Cliff. Well, that is all my check-ins on the list. Are there any later missed?
World Radio 305 out here in Sanger, checking in.
Hey, Sangertown X in the square for you, David.
Check. Take it easy. Have a good weekend.
All right, man, you too. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, Sanger was sounding pretty good.
Hey, Squamish, 28 in the mobile? Oh, my gosh, 28 in the mobile. We got you, buddy. Hey, man, QSL sounding good, and you can check it out there on the Ditchbank Sideband net. It doesn't come off of my antenna. It comes off of Aaron's SWL 52, and I got it muted, so I couldn't hear if I could hear you on that, if that makes sense. But I can hear you on my radio.
I got that city noise floor.
All right, 428, good to hear you. And on the stream, there's too much noise there in the neighborhood there. So, but man, you're booming in over here in my neighborhood, which isn't really a neighborhood. It's out in the country between the almonds and the vineyard. So no problem here, and thanks for checking in, man. Hope we can hear you tomorrow night. Right on. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Hey, Ron, check out your Facebook messages.
Yep, I just clicked over to that.
Hey, 1072, you're there, go to 40.
Right on. All right.
That's how I got his handle. Public
talking to Australia that day, and he barked in the background, and then he got up on the mic.
I'll be damned.
One of the guys hung that on him, and it stuck.
I'll be darned. That's something else.
All right, I'll let you close the net. Let me get ready.
That cracks me up, man. That's funny. It's like he's just sitting there talking away.
Oh, yeah. He's going into that true mic into that FT-101.
I'll be damned. That's funny. All right. That's too cool. Let's see. Got everybody on my list. Aren't any more late miss members visiting stations?
761, Ron. Hello.
761 marked out of the Prather area.
How are you, sir? Sounding good, man.
Doing good, man. We got some interesting check-ins tonight, and yeah, man, it's kind of quiet down there. In the beginning, I was like pulling out my hair.
You don't do that, man. You'll end up looking like me. That's not a good thing. Yeah, I was doing some stuff outside and just got back in here, so apologize being late. And appreciate you doing that, and thanks, Aaron, for putting it up on YouTube. I'll go check that out later. But, thanks, fellas. 761 out here in Prather, and we'll be kind of hanging out.
Right on. Okie doke, man. Well, thanks for being out there, and see if anybody else has got anything else for the net tonight.
Mark.
Sounds like a sideband radio, Sam. The SBE Console 5, those were 40 channel? I'll be damned. Last one I seen, they're only 23. So it's got all the little lights on it. Looks like a damn police scanner. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on. Need to open up a radio shop. I need to get this realistic base station on frequency. It's not that easy, huh? I thought there'd just be something that would tell me what to turn. Probably need an accurate frequency counter. Yeah, it does sound different. Station getting out of here, is that? Anybody else got anything else for the net? All right, we'll close her down at 8:32, something like that, but I will be out here for a while, man.
How many beers do you got in you?
Oh, about 4.
Oh, only a half a tank.
I was waiting for my wife to get home and take that beating, but I don't know, there's something else I want to try, and that's probably not going to be any good, but I heard Fireball and Dr. Pepper, but there's got to be one more ingredient. I think it's like a cinnamon stick or something. I don't have that.
Yeah, Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go hide out in the field when your wife gets home.
Or the storage container. She said she couldn't lock them. The lock was messed up. I know it, man. like this garage. God darn it. Aaron, when he comes over here and fixes my radio stuff, he's like looking around. I go, she's a school teacher, and he's thinking, so is my wife, and we could park 2 cars in our garage.
Damn straight.
The younger crowd knows how to do it, man, let me tell you. Yeah, my wife's room, oh my God. The fire department comes to inspect it, and they just, oh my gosh. They make her unstack everything in the corner and take everything out of the closet, and she had to cut down her wallpaper, you know, stuff on the walls, and yeah, that was a long time ago, man. When we were messing with the go-karts, I remember putting the go-karts in the garage. Yep, that's right. And it's still full after I got those storage containers. Still full. Well, I know Selzy got second, DJ Netto got third. I don't know who the hell got first. So, I think they race tomorrow night too, so it's going to be a busy weekend. And let's see, I don't know what the hell happened last night on the high limits, but it was some no-name guy won, and all the big boys, I think Corday was the only other top finisher. But then the night before, they have that draw where you pick a driver, or the dice picks a driver. That dude, he picked Rico Abreu. Rico, he won. Oh, Justin Sanders. Unless this stupid thing is wrong, because that's a dirt modified number 2. Maybe they just posted it. Still making a trip to BC? I'll be darned, man. I guess we got some good conditions tonight here for that. Hey, QSL, have a safe trip going back down the hill, man. I appreciate that. Checking in, that's awesome. All right, 734.28.
Man, I wish I had your ears.
Why? I only have one good one.
Oh, I meant on your radio. You know, you could rent that quiet property out for people to be able to remote into stuff, and you could charge people for that.
Yeah, I know how ham radio guys are.
Yeah, that is very true.
Well, CBers, ham radio guys, they're all cheap. Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, cheap, and they don't believe in depreciation.
Yeah. Hey, there was some 2 meter, 70 centimeter amps there, Sam, but the guy didn't sell them, so I didn't even ask how much he wanted for them. But, you know, I thought that one was a couple hundred. I don't think that one was 400, maybe 200 watts, so I didn't ask, but anyway. Yeah, I've seen it. It popped up again. Kind of like that damn Briggs & Stratton animal motor, that cart motor. These people just stupid. Now I'm telling them, yeah, buy yourself a rod and a piston. Everything else is good. All the other parts are there. I threw away the piston. I made a gear shift out of it. You know, they are. It's like, can I just buy the pipe? Yeah, sure, $100. How about the flywheel? Yeah, $100. Well, that's what you want for the whole thing. I go, yeah, I know. Do you want it or not? Do you want the whole thing or you want the pipe for $100? I don't care. And one guy wanted me to ship it. I go, $1,000 shipping. I make sure the money stays in my bank account for 2 weeks, and then I'll ship it to you. But it says $100. Why is shipping so expensive? Because everything's a scam, buddy. You've seen any yard sales, but this guy's got like a yard sale on Madera Avenue and McKinley. He's got both egg radios there. He wants $25 for them.
Why would you do that when you can get them on Amazon for like $13?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Aaron, too. And, yeah, $13, and, well, he's got to make a little bit of money.
He's probably selling the old model ones, too. You know, the ones that nobody's buying anymore.
Or he's getting all this stuff, but I think he's one of them guys that buys a box of Amazon returns.
Or he's buying a 10-pack.
He had all kinds of junk, dude. All kinds of electronic stuff, and some of it's new in the box, and some of it's taken out of the box, and it's one of them deals.
Oh, yeah, he's probably buying returns, definitely.
Anything I really need it. But it's just a bunch of junk.
Isn't that half of what's on Amazon? Junk?
Yeah, you know, I got lucky on my boom that I bought. This damn boom, I got 2 microphones, 2 Heils mounted on it, and the puff screen, and it holds it up, man, and it reaches longer than the one that's got the plumbing where the wires all go inside the little square tubing. I don't know what model number it was if I went to order another one. Oh, well. I don't know what device I ordered it off of. You know, one of them nights. Oh, what's this?
Amazon account, Ron. It doesn't matter.
I don't have one, so I don't know how the hell I did it. I must have did it off of Dana's.
There you go. That's what I mean. I don't know what it did. I don't know where it is. No, I took you out.
Man, I can barely hear Sam. Tell him to turn on his reverse preamp.
Can you hear Aaron, Sam? Oh, I double with you, Sam.
Hey, Aaron, can you hear me now?
Barely, but a little bit better than it was before. You were in the dirt before.
Oh, you're on the beam.
So does that mean he's horizontal?
I can hear, like, on 10-meter net, Ben, I hear him and Judy better on the flat side. But everybody else that's got, you know, a different antenna other than vertical, they all sound better on vertical. Just Ben's the only one that signal really goes up.
Yeah, and I think he's on a fan dipole that's I think he's got it orientated like east-west. So you're hearing him off the end of his wire.
Okay, yeah, Sam, I can hear you on the flat side. Yeah, my flat side is pointed southeast. Unless the wind would blow to the north, then I might be able to, it'll turn. You know, Sam, I got a 24 element 12.96 antenna. You should get one of them. It's 24 elements. It's a big one. Nah, it's a little bit longer than that.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, go ahead, Dennis.
Didn't your wife say it was a 6-inch monopole?
She can call it whatever she wants as long as she gets on it. She must be buying beer because she hasn't come home yet.
Somebody give her a heads up?
Told her to bring beer home. And
oh, well,
she
yeah,
never
that would
brings
do
any
it.
beer anymore. She used to, but yeah, I guess I took advantage of the situation too many times. But one time I was nice to her, and she even bring me a cigar and some beer.
You don't need more beer, Ron.
Okay.
$100 for that 2-meter amp, and how many watts does it do? Probably 150, huh? Wish it was like 400 watts. I might be interested. 400 watts might make a difference. make these little kits now. Have you seen the what's it called? The Hot Pocket Rocket amps? They make the kits where you put them together yourself. They're cheaper. Yeah, okay, we're going to see what happens here. Hi, honey, did you bring me some beer?
I didn't believe this beer closing.
Oh yeah, Rite Aid and Kermit's closing.
Well, Rite Aid is going through their second bankruptcy.
You know, Kermit's been empty. We kept saying, you guys closing. They get all mad. They're closing. Went to pick up prescriptions today. They said, you'll need to make arrangements. At the end of the month, we're closing.
Yeah, ours over here, like half the shelves are empty. It's not looking good.
Go ahead, station on the side. I think you should try to call somebody else.
How dare they?
All right, Arizona, have a good one. Oh, she bring Mandela home.
Has she gone inside yet?
Oh, yeah.
How long until she opens the fridge?
She's got 2 in there. That's all she needs.
Just tell her the rest of them are hiding.
I think I seen a crack in the bottle. I didn't want her to drink glass.
Yeah, tell her if you didn't drink it, it'd end up all over the floor.
I thought there's some beer in there that it's one of these IPA ones that got like 12% alcohol. It's some freaking ridiculous amount. I should have dumped it into one of the empty bottles and sealed it.
That'd be pretty good.
Oh, she'd be fired up. I don't want to do that stuff here in front of my radio. My radio might get beer on it.
Might get bounce checked.
Yeah, no kidding. I see a lot of little signals there on my screen, so I guess there's still something going on out there. All right, I'm going to attempt to type. I see an error. I see an error. Oh no. Let's see. if I could fix it. I think I did. Wow, look how long it took me to do that, Aaron. See that message pop up? Wow.
Well, what are you doing, hunting and pecking?
Yeah, with my left hand, with one eye.
And slightly inebriated?
No, not even. Just, man, got the itchy eyes, watery eyes, so one of them works really good. The other one's just kind of watery.
How many runs did you make today?
Well, I did one to Livingston and one out to Crow's Landing.
Good deal. I'm sitting here looking at options for 5 gigahertz dishes.
So that 5 gigahertz, is that the one that only operates on a half a watt?
No, the 5 gig is 2 watts. The 10 gig is half a watt.
So that's all really line of sight, satellite dish, both of them, or just one of them?
For both, yeah. For 2.3, I'm gonna have a Yagi, just like the 1.2. But yeah, once you get up to 5 and above, you pretty much have to have a dish.
So when you have that dish, you have to have that little thing in the center. I can't remember what it's called, like the satellite dishes for TV.
Well, yeah, on TVs those are LNAs, but yeah, effectively the actual transmitting element is the thing in the middle, and then the dish is just passive. It's just a piece of metal.
Okay.
But I found me it's a Wi-Fi antenna, and it's like $180, and it's rated for 100 watts. So I think it'll be good, and it supports horizontal and vertical polarization, which is kind of handy.
Gotcha. And which one of those does the TV? That's a different band.
No, I can do TV on 1.2 and up. So 1.2, 2.3, 5.6, and 10 gig. So there's 4 bands I can do TV on.
But for this contest coming up, that's not going to happen. It's just voice transmission only.
Yeah, it'll just be sideband and probably a little bit of CW, just so that people can find me. You know, I can just set the radio to transmit my call sign over and over on CW, and then people can use that to align their antennas.
Comment?
Yes.
Is that slow scan you're talking about?
No, it's full NTSC analog television. It's the ICOM 905. You literally feed it analog video, and it will transmit at 30 frames a second NTSC.
Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, it's FM TV, so it's not the old AM modulation. It's what all the point of view like drone flyers are using now. So it's FM analog TV, but yeah, and the radio's got a color screen, so whatever camera you plug into it pops up on the screen, and then whatever you're receiving from the other station also can pop up on the screen of the radio.
Man, it's getting better and better. Now, it's analog in and then it's digital out transmitted, or is it all analog?
No, it's all analog. So I take an HDMI out on my camera and convert it to analog and feed that into the radio. And then on the receive side, I take the analog video out, convert it back to HDMI, and then plug it into an external monitor. But over the air and in and out of the radio, it's all analog.
Okay. And that's up in the gigahertz range, you were saying?
Yeah, so the 905 does 2 meter, 70 centimeter, 1.2 gig, 2.3, 5.6, and 10 gig. And you can do amateur TV on the upper 4 bands. Technically, we do have amateur TV space down on 70 centimeters, but this radio can't go down to... It's down at the 420, the 420 to 430 megahertz range. Some of the amateur TV guys used to hang out down there. This radio won't go down there.
Yeah, so they're pretty much migrating further up now and going away from that.
Yeah, mainly just because there's more bandwidth available.
Yeah, you can get a lot more in there. And I'm picturing the the little antenna up there in the 5 and 10 gigahertz range. That's pretty cool.
Well, for 10 gig, I'm using a 31 dBi gain dish. So the thing's a freaking laser.
Yeah, you put enough wattage to it, a bird flies by and poof.
Well, and I'm only doing half a watt on that band. But I'm opening up my... I did some calculations on looking at the band plan. There's so much bandwidth. So the 10 gig band, I don't know if you've ever looked at it. The 10 gig band is 500 megahertz wide. 500 megahertz. It is a huge amount of spectrum. And you can fit something like 25 amateur TV channels into the spectrum that is set aside for amateur TV. And keep in mind that an amateur TV transmission is 5 megahertz wide.
Wow, man, that is a lot of bandwidth afforded to you guys. That's pretty cool.
And almost nobody's using it. That's the annoying part. And we do the 5.6 and the 2.4 gig spectrum. We do overlap with Wi-Fi a little bit. So anytime you're in town, you kind of have to avoid that part of the bands because you're just going to get taken out by everybody's Wi-Fi. But when you're out in the middle of nowhere or up on a hilltop, it's less of a problem.
Yeah, so that's going to be the new frontier.
Yeah, so the key thing is this particular radio that I have is the first commercially available, marketed to the amateur market that can operate on some of these bands. Everybody else previously above 1.2 gig, so everybody above 1.2 was making their own stuff, essentially, or putting their own stuff together and cobbling stuff and using transverters and all kinds of crazy stuff. So yeah, it's the first commercially available radio in those upper 3 bands. So it's kind of interesting. Now, granted, the people that are really into the microwave stuff are running more power and doing all kinds of other nonsense. But yeah, it's an interesting part of the hobby.
Yeah, so ICOM sees a market for it, sees that it's going to turn into something, and jumps in there like they always do. They try to get the first and put it at a price point where people can afford it.
Yeah. That being said, fortunately, I didn't have to pay for this particular setup. I think we spent about $6,000 for this setup, and I also just ordered another antenna for one of the bands. So it's not one of the cheaper parts of the hobby. I'll say that.
Well, I mean, you're not chasing women and drinking and drugging and wrecking cars, so hell, man, that's cheap.
Yeah, but I got 3 kids I eventually have to put through college. But yeah, as I said, I didn't have to buy the radio. I just have access to it.
Yeah, I put 2 through college, so I know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I look forward to hearing more about it as you get it going.
Yeah, there's pictures of it up on my website. I actually took it up to Dunlap a couple months ago and got snowed on.
Oh, that's cool. You took it up there for better signal or what?
Yeah, it was. Well, there's a couple of things. There's a 10 gigahertz beacon down on Fraser, which is at the top of the the Grapevine, and if you go to a higher elevation, it's easier to be able to hear the beacon. And then I also did it just kind of doing a kind of a dry run of deploying it and setting it up, and then made some contacts with people. And I worked one of my buddies in town on 10 gig. It was 45 miles. He was running 2 watts. I was running half a watt, and his 10 gig antenna was on top of his trash can in his driveway.
Yeah, see, that sounds like something I'd do. That's really cool. So we're talking probably an 1/8 of an inch movement either way, and you lost half the signal.
Yeah, I think the beam width is only like 1 or 2 degrees. And because I was at elevation, I also had to kind of tilt down just a little bit.
Yeah, azimuthal and what's the other word I'm looking for?
But yeah, and then the beacon was kind of interesting. If I pointed out west over the valley, I could just barely hear it in there, and then just slowly rotate the antenna south, and it just popped right into the radio.
So the beacon kind of gets you in the ballpark then. That's what it's for?
Yeah, it's for 2 things. It allows people to know frame of reference where Fraser Mountain is, and then also kind of allows you to make sure that your system is aligned. I don't have that problem because this radio has a GPS unit in it that keeps it on frequency. So not only am I operating at these ridiculous frequencies, but the thing does not drift at all because it's GPS locked.
Man, there you go. That is really cool. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you filling me in on that. I had no idea that there was a radio out there that's kind of all in one. That's cool, and I'm sure there's going to be more coming. It starts driving the competition, and that'll start driving the price down.
Okay, here we go. I found the video of the beacon, and of course you can't see the video, but I can play the audio for you. So give me a second here to find the play button. Here we go. So, annoyingly, let me find the other. This is what it does when it's not IDing. It's just a tone. It does that continuously, and then after like a minute of listening to this, then it will actually ID.
All right. Well, that helps everybody get stuff lined up and get a good signal with that low of wattage. That's amazing. Right on. All right, I'll let you guys get back at it. I was just curious, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm sure Ron's getting tired of me talking about it.
Yeah, he fell asleep.
Yeah, he might have passed out on the floor. Where'd you go, Ron? Yeah, Ron might have left the building. Either that or his wife is chewing him out for drinking his beer.
Yeah, a little story. Desert Storm 1 we're out there in the desert, and we had these huge microwave transmitters with the connexes next to it, and we used to throw loaves of bread out in front of it and watch it catch on fire.
I'm listening from afar.
Wow, that was really far. Oh, that's crazy. I wonder how much power you guys were running.
It was enough that it'd make your hair stand up when you got close to the tower.
Yeah, I'm not running anything close to that.
But it was fun watching loaves of bread explode.
Oh, I bet. You get any birds?
Not out there in the desert, but I wouldn't want to be anybody that walked out in front of it, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. You just got to get some, like, homing pigeons and just release them in front of it.
Oof.
Yeah, and there are, theoretically, we're supposed to do, like, RF exposure calculations for our stations. And, of course, it's really comical because all of my stuff, I would have to be, like, on the roof holding my antennas for it to be a problem. So I don't worry about it because anytime I'm on the roof, I'm not transmitting.
Yeah. I think it's more at the frequency it's operating at. It probably causes issues with the central nervous brain, where the eyeballs work with the brain and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. The higher in frequency you go, the more you have to pay attention to the exposure limits. And then, of course, also like in commercial settings, when you're, pumping out 1,000,000 watts, that's the other place where you have to be careful.
Yeah. Oh, man. People are getting an instant X-ray and not even knowing it.
And it's funny because, when 5G was coming out and everyone was getting all like up in arms about 5G, and it's just like, guys, it's using the exact same frequencies that cell phones have been using for the last decade, and your phone is putting out maybe 1/10 of a watt. Maybe.
Yeah, well, somebody goes nuts on social media and they just run with it.
Yeah, we'll get him some tinfoil hats.
Oh, boy. All right, gentlemen. Have a good weekend and good Father's Day, I believe. And we'll catch you later.
Yeah, Father's Day is next weekend.
Okay, it is next weekend. All right. Well, I was close. But anyways, you guys have a good weekend.
All right, we'll catch you later. I probably will go for a walk.
Joe, yeah. I'm going to do my best. I got a couple of hoops I got to jump through during the day, but if all that turns out well, yeah, I should be out there. I talked to Dennis earlier today. Oh, that's good. That's that's important, man. When you can lay eyeballs on each other and shake each other's mitts, there. That's cool. And Dennis, yeah, that man never stops. I think if he stopped, he'd probably drop. That's why he just keeps going. Well, I tell you, this sun and all the solar stuff, boy, it's been raising hell with everything. It's been pretty crazy. I know, I probably would have still heard you. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, well, there you go. All right, I'm going to turn in, and I will touch base with you tomorrow. And good to hear you in there, man. And like I said, that if you hear from Chris, tell him I said hello, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Yeah, you of all people know exactly what I was going through.